What's up YouTube, it's Dirty Dave. In this video we'll be doing a defense guide for the new objective on the new map, Kafe, Reading Room, and Fireplace. I took a lot of notes of the Pro League matches, I took notes of the operators they use and where they place reinforcements and kind of the little spots and tricks they did. So you guys want to check that out, go down in the description, and also there'll be timestamps down in the comments so you guys can skip to the part you want to see and skip the part you don't, and let's get right into the video. Going over reinforcements, we have 10 total. The most important are going to be here in pillars. So reinforcements 1 and 2 will go on the reading wall just to keep the attackers out of the objective, because pillars an open area that the attackers can get easy control of and also take out angles from the pillar window. Next, we're going to be doing this red wall from pillar, take out angles from the red window, and again just deny access. So that's reinforcements 3 and 4. Reinforcements 5 will go on this wall right here, take out angles from the fireplace window. Reinforcement 6 will be here on the white wall, take away angles from the white stairs window. Reinforcement 7 will be here on the next to the chimney, take out angles from the mining window. 8th reinforcement will be the train hatch or cigar hatch. Reinforcements 9 and 10 and the final reinforcements will go on the cigar wall, just kind of force them into skylight area, which we'll be having control of. The chimney reinforcement is optional. You can reinforce this wall if you would like, because so you can have some cover playing here in Cocktail, because if you play in this corner you can get shot from that window, and this is really your only cover is this bulletproof column, because anywhere by here you can probably get shut out from this window. So there's really another safe spot. Going over destruction, this is where you can use your shotgun to create angles and rotation. So here in the A objective or fireplace, you're going to want to make this room into a kill box. And by a kill box I mean that it's really opened up, so whoever is in here is vulnerable and easy to kill. So no one should be playing in here in the defense, and the attackers should be really easy kill if they try to plant. So here you can open up the cigar hatch and get some angles onto people coming up white stairs, and also just use it to rotate down to kitchen, and definitely just open up a lot of the walls so you can open up the floor. So yeah, it's just really easy to shoot, get angles on them anywhere inside that room. Over here on laundry, you can open up the cocktail hatch, another rotation here from laundry to reading, the other objective. You're going to want to keep this objective low so they don't see you, the rotation low so they don't see you rotating through the door. So you might want to make it where you have to crawl through. That's definitely an option. If you stand on this laundry machine, make a hole right there, you can see the default plant spot right there. Get an angle to that. One shotgun hole right there. If you have a smoke, it's a nice spot for him to toss his canisters onto the common default plant spot. Over here in train, you're going to want to reinforce the train hatch, but a nice angle you can use is that if you make a shotgun hole on both of these walls, you can see people coming through the windows as they vault through the windows all the way in the back of this train, so you can head glitch it, bulletproof cover, and just get angles onto them. In the reinforcement portion, I recommended that we reinforce this wall so we force attackers come to skylight, and part of the reason was that we can get a nice cheeky angle from pillars as they try to come through the door. So we'll go do that. So down here in pillars, you can see their heads as they come through. And another angle is this hatch up here in the balcony. You can get an angle just peeking through the pillars from the gaps and whatnot as they try to poke their heads looking down so they can get any picks. So nice angles. Over here in Cocktail, you can get some angles if you stand on the bars and just shotgun open the top of the walls. So here coming through cigar shop, angle if they drop the balcony there. But really nice ones standing on this bar, shoot the edge of the wall, and you can see them as they come through that red door that you can see my alibi through the wall. So as they're kind of pushing through cigar shop, you get a nice angle maybe to pick them off. Then the final angle is this is definitely optional, but you can shotgun the bottom of these walls right here, the freezer walls on both sides, and if they're coming through cigar lounge, you can light them up or maybe even get a kill. And you definitely want to keep it low so it's very hard for them to get an angle back on you. Alright, now we're on to the vertical play. There isn't much fancy things to show, so I kind of just open up the floor a lot to get some kind of layout of the objective. So right here in Cocktail, it's above Reading Room. And you can just kind of get a layout. how it goes. It's kind of shape of an L, extends more that way, but we'll get to that in a second. But the main vertical angle that you want to worry about is over here by this cocktail balcony door, because the default plant spot is in this corner behind this shelves. The attackers will use the shelves as cover, so this is just the angle that you want to focus on and take out that default plant. But other than that, this is just the layout. Maybe in some situations you might need to open it up, so I guess you guys can know how the room is from above. So it kind of ends at this bar, then laundry room starts right here. So kind of get layout with the bars. Now going over to the other part of reading room, it's under the bar, the main bar. Kind of see that. So nothing really fancy, just I guess get a feel for the layout. Over here in the corner freezer, you can see people coming up white stairs, so that's a nice angle. And then staying in the theme of making fireplace a kill box, is here shooting up the freezer floor. You get angles onto fireplace from above, so that's the back wall of fireplace, so you can see it for the most part behind the dining table and whatnot. So that's it for the vertical play. Not much, but still can be useful. Alright, now we're going to be going over some runouts to get people off some windows and just being cheeky holding angles. So the windows we want to worry about is this balcony window right here on cocktail, the pillar window, this other cocktail window, and white window. So what we're doing is we're going to be going down in basement. Also, you can always prep this window to hop out on the people playing on the cocktail windows. But what you can do is if someone's repelling on a white, you can impact this. I need to save my C4 though. So you can impact that garage wall and take people out of the white window, white stairs window. Then again, if someone's on the white hall window, you can take them out right there. But if someone's repelling on that balcony window, the cocktail balcony window, definitely you're gonna need to punch the very bottom. So you punch it twice, so then it's already, you can already vault it and take out people out of that cocktail window. And then the pillar window on second floor, another cheeky window. If you guys watch Coconut, probably shut off a nice angle that you can get right here. Prep the window as well and get people off it. So they'll be repelling right here. That's where they'll be, and they get an angle through that window. Alright, now we're on to Mira, and I'm going to show you guys my opinion the best two Mira spots for this objective. What I considered was, what did the attackers want to do, where did they want to go, where did they want to plant. And at I watched all the Pro League games that happen on Kafe, and all the attackers on this objective try to plant in this corner. So I wanted a Mira window that would deny that plant, so you can shoot open that shelves, and obviously you can pretty easily deny the entrance through this door. And a lot of times they try to hard breach this wall as well, pillars. They try to hard breach through pillars, so this mirror helps counter that. And you'll be taking this reinforcement out of the reading wall, and you'll still have a reinforcement here, so your back is still covered from that fireplace window. So that's why, and we're still keeping fireplace as a kill box. Yeah, out of all the attacking, all the attackers, none of them try to plant in fireplace, but we still got to keep it a kill box. And they put a lot of emphasis on holding white stairs, the defense did, so that would help kind of keep control of fireplace. Now with the second mirror, is kind of be protecting that mirror, and that's, we want control of the east side cocktail, because if they get control of above, then that kind of screws you over and counters that mirror. So we'll be using second mirror, keep control of skyline and whatnot. We're gonna want to put a castle barricade right here, because they can shoot out your window or your mirror from that window, your black mirror. And then from this other window, if you put on the left side right here, they can shoot it out. So that's why I put it to the right. But I showed you guys how to run out and flake a person repelling on that window. I do believe this side is the better side to put it. You know, you have more options, peek left, peek right. With this, you just have peek left, but you are more vulnerable to that window. And then again, you guys can use those vertical angles. If the attacking team does try to adapt and push fireplace instead of reading, you can use those vertical play angles to deny the plant from above. So that's it for Mira. Let's go over to Valkyrie. On to Valkyrie, I'm going to show you guys my favorite 3 Val cams for this objective. And the first one starts here on the cigar balcony. So what we're going to do is shoot open this rail right here. And we're going to be throwing our Valkyrie cam on this gold bar. But before we do that, we want to open up the shelf right here. Use your deagle. It's pretty good with destruction. Come on. I think that's good enough. So with that, you can see a lot of the balcony, the skylight area and whatnot. So you can see people coming up the pillar stairs, people that drop skylight coming into the cigar area. But also you can see through this glass and see if they're coming through the red door over here. So that's really nice. It's really hard to see because the glass has a lot of glare. So you can see people right here. Yeah, I can't even see that. I know exactly where it is. So it's pretty tough. That tint really conceals the Valk cam. This other spot's over here gonna be in cigar. I spent a lot of time in cigar trying to find some hiding spots, but ever since they changed the lighting, they made a lot of the corners a lot brighter, so it's a lot harder to hide the Valk cam. So what something that I liked is you gotta shoot out this corner with your deagle. There we go. And let's go to the other side and just throw it to the back. There we go. So with this, you can see people coming to cigar. It's a dark corner right here behind the Christmas tree, dark corner, so it blends well when you're not using it. And the destruction is kind of hidden by the tree. It's kind of obvious as well, but if you want to make it less obvious, you can definitely open up these other parts so people think it's just, if people rappel through the piano windows, it just kind of get some extra angles onto them, you know, make it less obvious with that. And then the final Valk cam, we're gonna be throwing it out of white stairs. This is just to watch people rappelling. So with this, we're gonna be aiming at a black pipe going up the wall, and we're gonna want to aim to the bottom of that. Just go to the right, aim at the black pipe. So we're aiming at the pipe because it blends in with the Valk cam, you know, same color. So a little bit harder spot, but here we can see them rappel on any of these east windows coming to cocktail white stairs and also the white hall window. So it lets us know where they are and helps us on the runouts. Alright, now we're on to Echo, and I'm gonna show you guys my favorite yokai spot for this objective. So we're gonna be bouncing the yokai drone off the roof. It's gonna land on this ledge right here. We're gonna want to drop it a little and then creep up to the edge so we can actually stick it to the ceiling. You gotta watch out for these grooves right here, they won't let you stick. So the yokai drone reaches up to 12 meters. So right there, so it'll be able to drunk people as they're going through the door. And also you'll be able to drunk people if they're here in the balconies. Drop the hatch, if they drop skylight, you'll be able to drunk them. So this is just my favorite yokai drone spot. The other yokai drone, you can probably gonna want to put an ejective, maybe just hide it in the corner somewhere, hide it under this chair, or you can use it to help out your roamers. I've seen some players, what they did in Empires, that they reinforced this wall, put a yokai drone up here, and the guy was just peeking people as they try to come through skylight. Or you can put this, I definitely recommend you have someone playing like here in Cigar Lounge at the start. You can just put a yokai drone to help them out and drunk them. So that's it for Echo. Now we're on to Maestro and Evil Eye spots. This first one here will be an objective, and it'll be watching the default plant. Here on the pillar wall, you'll be able to see a lot of the open areas and kind of see where the attackers are coming and going. So here you can see the terrace door. If they're trying to come into reading, you can see train. They drop cigar balcony, drop skylight. So see a lot of the open areas coming up pillar stairs. It's a pretty solid Evil Eye. This next Evil Eye is my favorite, even though it's a little bit more vulnerable than the rest. We're gonna have to shoot out this railing, and we're gonna place it here on the edge of the cabinet. And normally when you put an Evil Eye on glass and you destroy the glass, it also destroys the Evil Eye. And if you put on something soft, it also destroys the Evil Eye. So the Evil Eye is still good, still standing. So here, kind of similar, you see people coming up pillar stairs, terrace door. Now you can see the cocktail window, skylight, a little bit better up here in red. See red a bit better, so solid Evil Eye. And then the final Evil Eye spot is another one they used in Pro League. So what they did is they reinforced this wall. They put the Evil Eye right here, and just another way to hold down skylight so they would watch it to come through and then peek and take him out. So that's Maestro. Real quick, I want to show you guys a lasing trick for the windows. So you can place a Legion mine on the windowsill, and when attackers are repelling and they come up to the window, they'll hit the goo mine, and since they're repelling, they won't be able to take out the goo mine, and they'll take much more damage than normal. They would have to repel up to this roof or down in order to take out the goo mine. So with this, if you want to re-barricade the window, you have to toss the goo mine farther back. So you can see how it's kind of split up. You're gonna have to get the goo mine on the back half, and that's kind of a bit harder to do. I think that would work. Yep, the goo mine's still intact, and that'll do a repeller dirty. Alright, now we're in a battle planner to go over the general strat. I'm gonna be explaining it to you guys, kind of what the symbols mean and the positioning and the kind of a little bit of the reasoning. But for the most part, I'm gonna keep it quick, and you guys can pause the video and just kind of analyze the layout and positioning yourself. So let's go into it. We have the defensive lineup all the way to the right. So here on the second floor, we have a bit of everything. So these red highlights you can see on the walls, those are reinforcements. These blue highlights are destruction, you know, open up the wall, make rotations, make angles. These yellow highlights here on the doorways, those are barricades. Got one up here as well, so the objective barricade. And then these squares, these are hatches. So the red square, we're reinforcing the hatch in the train hatch or cigar hatch, and then opening up that fireplace hatch and laundry hatch upstairs. So that's kind of explaining it. And then these atom looking things here on the top right where I'm moving my mouse, that is the Jaeger's ADS. And then the mute jammer is pretty obvious. Here we have the smoke canister and the C4, and that's there because that's the default plant spot. That's where you want to focus, toss your C4s and canisters, whatnot. And then here we have barbed wire at the white stairs. So that's it. So every symbol has been explained. And mute jammers. So the mute jammers obviously in their position to deny drones or deny breaching. Obviously Jaegers to protect, you know, the operators or like certain spots. So with this, let me explain the positioning real quick. We have Jaeger and playing in cocktail. So obviously we want to force them into a fireplace, force them into our angles that we have, you know, standing on the bars, force them to the angles, and then Jaeger's a gunner, so Jaeger can probably win his gunfights if they try to push him. And then Legion, I showed you guys that Legion trick in the windows where you can place, so people repelling will hit a Legion mine and do a lot of damage to him. So you guys can watch that part. Barbed wire dropping skylight, white hall. Going here, second floor. So we have pulse in a way kind of combo with Jaeger. If Jaeger is getting pushed hard, it's better for him to stay alive, and then pulse can see for them from below as they try to push Jaeger and cigar. So that's why we have pulse and train, obviously, and he can abuse those angles when they try to hop into the red window and that mining window. And then mute or smoke and mute can do it. You definitely want someone with the shotgun playing on the stairs. Obviously he's gonna have a lot of utility around him to protect them, and a lot of utility at that default plant spot trying to keep them out. And then you can have pulse as well, rotate down, like drop through that kitchen hatch and play those flanks, those runouts that I showed you guys. Alright, now we're on to my specific strat. I already explained to you guys what the symbol means, so the symbols and whatnot. And the positioning is pretty similar for the most part, but let's go over reinforcements. I didn't explain them correctly in the Mira portion of the video. So let's go over to the second floor. So here, reinforcements, we had a reinforcement on the reading wall blocking the fireplace window. So we're taking that reinforcement, and also the reinforcement by the chimney, and then the cigar hatch reinforcement. So that's 3 reinforcements we're taking away. We're adding it to the mirror. So the mirror window here in laundry and the mirror window here in cocktail, and then the hatch, we're moving the hatch over to the laundry hatch to protect Mira from above somewhat. So we have that. Here we have the castle barricades positioned this way because fireplace is a kill box, and we're going to be having mute playing that kill box. So we kind of want them to go in the kill box because it's easy kills. That's why it's the kill box. Upstairs we have Jaeger in the same position, still same. Now we give him the ability to rotate down that cigar hatch. We still have the same mute jammer. Again, we put this castle barricade here to protect from someone repelling at the wall, and obviously if they try to throw grenades or ash charge, we have the Jaeger ADS to protect that castle. And then we should have like castle down below to run out and kill that person trying to destroy that castle barricade. So Legion, again, Legion trick, I already showed you guys, mute jammer, now the intel, force them into skylight, into that Mira. Again, Mira watching that. So okay, now I'm gonna just let you guys pause the video. Need to, but this is the end. We'll go through each floor so you guys can look at it. And yeah, this is the end of the video. So if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, and if you want more Dirty Dave, subscribe. Till then, see you guys next time.